Hello. Um, I did not do that. I'm just gonna do my little 2026 goals thing right here. Um, I have 27,000 words for December. It is Christmas Eve. I'm gonna stop counting here. I'm just gonna do a number afterwards, which means that I just cleared 500,000 words. My previous was 475K. So I'm gonna close that. I'm not so right. Okay. Half a million words this year. That's great. I only know that because I was tracking it. Really happy about that. I'm going to probably settle on 7 books because I'm close to finishing 2, but I'm not going to push myself to finish during this festive and cheery time period. I should. I'm going to start off with I just did the cover thing, and I'm going to show you. I did an artwork because I want to show you my goals. I drew this while I was waiting for my car to be fixed. That was a life drawing. Uh, So I have picked my word of the year for 2026. It is going to be develop. Usually I pick a word of the year and I put themes around that. I've got 4 things I want to. I got so new this year. I've added a family goal, which I don't know if I. Let me see if I want to put that in here. But um, basically, every year I do like, hey, this is my word of the year. This year is mastery, mastering my job, um, all that stuff. Develop is for developing as a person, developmental editing, developing as a family. Um, I want to be more present, more um, happy, and very happy, but like I want to be more present, and I want to develop that among other things. But so I have my goals in 4 categories, and I'm going to talk to you about them because I want to be self-indulgent, and I want you guys to hold me to it because I don't feel like these are that much of a stretch. Um, but yeah, so I just had a thing. So I have four domains: publishing goals, family goals, fitness, and regular developmental or professional education type stuff. Um, let's start with fitness. Is that I have lost 30 pounds in the last year. Um, I want to keep that going. I want to be. I have a goal weight I want to hit. I want to be faster if I can. I'm not going to give the specifics here because that's not what it's about. But what I want to do is Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. My kids started doing it. They love it, and I just need to find a way to work it into my schedule, um, which I think I'm going to do once I know where we're going, because we're going to be moving probably in this year. So more to follow on that. But like usually, like my fitness goals are like based off of a event um, or a certain like lift range. Right now, I want to be faster, um, and I want to train in jiu-jitsu so I can like make sure that my kids don't get ahead of me in the belts, because that'd be silly. Um, I so like sidebar, I was a personal trainer for a long time, still certified for nutrition. I taught taekwondo. I have a first dan in taekwondo a long time ago. That was a very good position for me. I learned a lot during being an instructor. I also taught Krav Maga, um, Commando Krav Maga, if you know what that means. And when I was deployed to Jiu Jitsu, I enjoyed it a lot. But as a father, it is really weird because I would have to go back. I would have the Jiu Jitsu place we found one that's not like an hour away. I would have to go back after the kids go, right? Um, and I've only done it for like 9 months, so I don't really have anything. The way the belt system is really weird compared to Taekwondo. Um, I'll do a sidebar about like martial arts and stuff at some point in time. But suffice to say, like it's very different. But like I did it for 9 months during my deployment. I enjoyed it very much. I want to do it again. My kids are doing it. They love it. They have friends there. We go 2 to 4 times a week. and it's good to see them enjoying themselves. And I'm still on fitness goals. 5 minutes into this vlog. All right, so let me jump over to family goals. Let's talk about family. So I want to plan a spring vacation and a summer vacation. We haven't really had vacations. I've taken a lot of days off, and the kids have gone on vacation. Although I guess the wedding was kind of vacation. But my son has spring break, so we're gonna plan something during that time frame. I want to teach my daughter how to swim on her own. She's very close to it. I want to teach her how to ride a bike, um, and potentially take her to a jujitsu tournament because she has been very solid with that, and they want to get medals. However, it is a lot of coordination. It is going to be a day, and she is very young. But some of her peers have gone to tournaments that are roughly her age, and I'm just like, I don't remember this, but like once she understands what's going on, because she's still working on the fundamentals, I will talk to the professor about that. And then I want to get a new car. That's like 4 things: vacation, planning, teach my daughter how to swim and bike, um, take both kids to a jiu-jitsu tournament, get a new car, depending on what's happening. Because I feel like we just need to have plan proactively, right? I don't want to do something last minute. I want to like go someplace and I want to meet with my friends, which brings me back to developing. There's a course I need for PME for the Army, ILE for those of you guys. Right, I can't register for it yet. I want to go back to learn French or practice French because I got to take the test again. This is me saying I'm going to take the test. Master's degree work almost done. I'm going to do draw box every day. Basically, if my friends ask me to do a cover, I will do them a shitty cover in the vein of what I just drew. But I've been going through the exercises. It's very interesting. I'm much better of an artist than I thought I was, which is not to say I thought I was good. It's just that I know I can copy stuff. So that's the 3 of the domains: family, fitness, and develop. Um, I want to develop others, but that's kind of like just happens anyway because we're doing Launchpalooza too. So over the summer. And now for my big, hairy, audacious goals for publishing. My goodness. I would like to write 6 books, or about 6 books. I know it's going to be, I'm going to finish Blood Rights, and I'm going to finish Skill Sphere, probably going to be a trilogy. That's 4 books right there. I would like to finish 3 to 5 more. Oh my goodness, it's going to be like 7 books again. But the way things are going, like that's how fast I write. I might start writing longer books, give myself more time, because the next thing is I need to dev edit like 10 books because I was so prolific in 2024. I would like to start releasing those in 2026. Um, I'm waiting on dev edit notes from somebody, from 2 people. You know who you are. I would love to have those when I have the time, which is now. Not mad. I'm doing the Bodega Cat manga. I'm doing like a page a week. I'm not drawing. I'm working with somebody, but that's about as fast as we can go. Mostly because it's Ivan and he needed some time to beginning to figure out how he was doing it. I want to work on this channel. So like if there's something you want me to cover, I can cover it. There's some things that I don't feel qualified to talk about. I don't really talk about those. I can talk to you about creatine if you want, but I don't think that's going to be the focus of this challenge. I want to plan a writer's retreat. I was thinking about doing that with combination writer's retreat and kids retreat. I was looking at these Airbnbs that were all like tree houses. I'm like, if I take my kids to the treehouse retreat, first off, I'm pretty sure they would try to like jump off the side with a bungee jump, with a bungee rope. And I was just like, So we'll see about that. I am planning on doing a pop-up event, a bookish event in February Cary, North Carolina. I'll post more about that when it gets closer. Um, but I got to order the books for that soon. And then I want to go to Lit RPG Con in July, which means I have to like figure out how that's happening. I have the tickets. I'm going to host a social event if I go the day before it starts with all my friends. But yeah, that's it. So that's my goals. Write 6 books. I know 2 already are going to be done soon. But develop, I need to dev edit a lot. And I think that slowing down and doing dev edits is good. I'm not going to do a dual launch for Launch Palooza Tuesday. I'm just going to do a single launch. I'm promising myself this right now because I'm tired of having to keep up with 2 fics at once or 3. It's almost time to wake up. For this channel has been very interesting. I did not know what to expect when I started, and now I'm just like, I'm not really worried about growing the channel. You can like subscribe if you want. That's great. But this is just going to be like we were like talking about stuff that he wants to talk about. I would like to write a book. So like, and then like here's my spitballing. My idea for a book is called Rebel Creative. It's about mastering the creative process for rebels and others. Because if you've seen my Rebel video, it's like 40 minutes long. And basically, I'm just going to start interviewing every rebel that comes across my way and just like, hey, what is a specific way that this worked for you? Because every single one has their own specific way that they've made things work. And everyone is like very like, you did what? A lot of them are motivated by spite, but a lot of them are just like, how, what, you did what, how? Like one guy who wrote like started writing 3 weeks ago, and he's already written like 100,000 words. And I'm just like, there was something there first, or he was just well, obviously he was really just bored at work and had nothing to do. But like, damn, because the guy's he's writing as fast as I write, but he is just writing all day. Um, so yeah, I would like to do that. I'd like to do a scientific study as close as possible as I could about this to inform that book as to like what interventions rebels could do, but it's just such a nebulous thing. Like, how do I go from a person who is not making something creative to something that is, and it's like every person has their own unique way. So rather than just be like, hey, this is the way, I'll just be like, hey, this is a way that people have done it. Read through all this and then see if any of this resonates with you. And if it doesn't, then you're going to have to figure out your own way. But this is how other people found out their way, right? Kind of thing. Yeah. So for the YouTube channel, like it's going to keep going. I'll do a vlog a week. I'm not going to do these shorts. I am going to talk about the events I'm running. I'm still running the Launchapalooza. It's still on my Discord server. We are launching stuff in June. I'm happy that the fallout of Immersive Inc. happened after Launchapalooza started, because then everyone was very like, it's a very like strong core of people that are like stuck around and actually followed through. And if you are like going through something with somebody, you're more likely to follow through. There are people in there that would not have launched because of without it, and I'm just like, I'm very happy that their works are brought out. I just wish that there was a way that I could have had them launch something before. But like, if the thing you need to do is have me walk you through the steps to give you the confidence to do it, I will gladly do it. I just wish that it was easier for you to do it, right? And if this resonates with you, come join Launchapalooza too. We go through exercises just so you're writing web fiction serialized well, so like you'll have the best possible chance to make an impression. A lot of them are doing well. Some of them are on freaking rising stars already. It's only been like 3 weeks. So you will have all the preparation you need we'll go through different stuff like blurbs, covers, all that stuff. I just did a video about covers. It'll both probably be posting on the same time as this, but like take you through a deliberative process. It's kind of the opposite of write-a-thon, which is write as fast as you can in 30 days. It's like you have 8 months, 6 to 8 months now, 7 months. Um, just we're going to go along the way. You're going to write chapters. You're going to critique each other. You're going to get better critiquing, get better writing, all that stuff. Like develop yourself as an author. Oh, it's my theme. Tie it back to the theme, right? Develop yourself as an author. Be better, right? But now it's a holiday. I'm gonna go celebrate and go write and go probably cook some pancakes. That's who I am. I'm the pancake dad. Um, and check in on your friends, especially if they have disappeared from your life. Let them know you care. Um, or check in on your enemies. Let them know that your vengeance will be swift. With that, I leave you.